Gary, unless you can call Julio right now live on the show, we're going to have to just offer our opinion about where he might end up, because it's clear he's moving on from Atlanta. They've been fielding offers for what seems like a long time now, but it really seems to have heated up based off of the fact that he made it at least public that he is out of there, as he put it. So where do you see as a natural fit or the best fit for Julio?
I don't know if it's the best fit, because Green Bay does have some salary cap issues, but man, it would be a big story if he landed there. And if you're Green Bay, I know it'd be difficult to pull this off, but not impossible. And I would be trying to pull it off so that I could then jump on a Zoom with Aaron Rodgers and say, hey, MVP, we apologize for not using a first-round pick to get you a weapon once again. And we apologize how we got crossways with you in a way that has you at least mulling retirement. But can we interest you in a Julio Jones? That's a nice weapon to have. Again, I don't know if it'll work, but it would be the best story that could come out of this situation that has evolved in Atlanta pretty quickly.
It's an incredible olive branch to put out there. Not sure it would offer the Band-Aid or triage necessary to solve that problem. I like Tennessee, even though that seems to have cooled in recent days, if you listen to reporting and rumors. And then here in Baltimore, I know the fan base would love to have him. I'm not sure how they could make the money work and some of the roster management that would be necessary. But we're going to keep our eyes and ears open to where Julio Jones is going to be next year, because he's still got a lot of game left in him, and he could be that nice final piece for a team trying to get over the hump. The Aaron Rodgers saga continues, and this week we saw a number of developments. We had Aaron Rodgers speaking with Kenny Mayne early in the week and gave a little bit of insight into where maybe the rub is, mentioning how much he appreciates his teammates and the coaching staff, left out the front office. We followed along on social media as he's had a fantastic vacation in Hawaii. So true or false, as we sit here now, that Aaron Rodgers will be under center for the Packers in week 1?
I think that's false. He seems pretty dug in right now. And as you noted, you know, he's recently engaged and seemingly having a great time bouncing around the world with his fiancée. And so you can't do that when you're playing football every week in Wisconsin. When you combine that with the appearance that he has real bad feelings about the general manager in Green Bay, I think he's dug in. I'm not saying that he'll never play quarterback for the Packers again, but at this point, I'll be surprised if he is under center in week 1.
Yeah, I'll jump in here too. I do think it's false. And look, we're just, throwing out ideas here. But Aaron Rodgers, you can call it stubborn. You can call it a man of principle. He seems to feel like he was wronged in some way, and he does not appear to be a guy that's going to shift off of that opinion. And we've also just seen that it feels like, Gary, that the world of sports and the ability for stars to move on, we know it happens a ton in the NBA, but it's starting to feel like that shift's coming to the NFL, that if you have that much leverage with his skill set, you can make things happen when you need to. But again, will be fantastic to watch here over the summer when we need something to talk about. Now, the NBA draft is on the horizon despite all attention on these games. And you made the point that despite a sense that there could be a battle at that top spot for you, it's Cade Cunningham or bust.
I think so. We'll see how the lottery shakes out and who exactly is picking first, because I could maybe understand if you have a young franchise point guard why you might not want to take Cade Cunningham. But I think even then, I would probably take Cade Cunningham. And I do think that if I were running any of these 30 franchises, he would be the person I selected first overall. He's a 6'8" point guard who was the National Freshman of the Year, a consensus first-team All-American, led the nation in clutch points, so he has the ability and the mindset to take over games late. He shot it well from the perimeter. And the beautiful thing about him is that if you want to play him on the ball, he's a great passer. He's great in pick and rolls. He can initiate offense for you. But if you want to play him off the ball with another point guard, that's no problem either. He's comfortable doing that. He can guard multiple positions. He's not a perfect NBA prospect, but there's a lot of stuff to like, very little not to like. I think he'll be picked first.